I generally avoid temptation unless I simply can't resist it. Vinyl Guru in the house. Here to talk to you today about more rare records because it seems like y'all just can't have enough.
Vinyl Guru, Vinyl Guru. Vinyl Guru.
Okay, well, since you liked the last couple of rare videos so much, I figured let's dabble into the dark side again. Here with more of a top 10 rare vinyl list. Now, I want to make a precaution here before I dip in. I don't collect to collect, you know? I'm not a dust hoarder. I collect as I pay to play, and I don't buy simply for the fact of knowing it's going to be rare later. I buy what I like, and I like what I buy. So if it happens to be fabulous a little later, so be it, darling. But that's not the intention. Just wanted to say that preface before we dip into the musical deep waters. Well, the first one that is going to be in this chart is an amazing Torontonian act. Very killer 90s R&B soul sound. That iconic 90s R&B that people grew to love, you know? He really did it well. And this is Daniel Caesar's Freudian. This album, Freudian, it came out a few years ago, really shook the world by storm, shook Canada by storm too. Just exceptional. And a lot of the artists on here, like Kali Uchis, her, Charlotte Day Wilson, a lot of great women, female acts, hold their own torches, really doing their own thing and killing it. But this album really shook the world by storm. The one that I have another copy of this that I play, but this one is limited edition in its own way because they only made 100 copies of this. And this is the one with the, like a limited edition booklet that they put. And this book includes pictures that you've never seen, you know, unreleased shots, art stuff, all that kind of thing. So they only made 100 copies of this, and I've never seen it sold anywhere, but I did get it from the artist exclusively and directly, and I paid like $100 for this. Since there was only 100 made, and it was a curated limited edition thing, I was like, to hell with it. Fabulous, let's do it, right? This I don't know, God knows what this would sell for, but the regular edition version, which I do have, which looks identical to this, also goes for a pretty penny, my dear. You are looking at $69 for the lowest price. A lot of people are selling it for $159 right now and up. And the highest that it's sold is $180. So there you have it, folks.
Through drought and famine, through your eyes I see it.
Now another act that falls into that wonderful R&B soul catastrophe. An artist I love, an artist I will always find a reason to talk about too. This is Miss Sade Adu. Sade, simply Sade. Now this is her album, Stronger Than Pride. Came out in 1988. A real classic. I love this. Now this is the 2014 audio fidelity version. And it's just exceptional. She purrs, honey. Nice and quiet. Purring. Let's look at how much this goes for because it's really skyrocketed since then. Okay, so we're looking at the lowest it sold is 64. The medium price is 137, and the highest is 256. So, ooh. Whew. Now, actually, speaking on the Sade world, another one that actually goes for quite a bit too is her Music on Vinyl Love Deluxe as well. This is another killer album, came out in 92. A beautiful record. It's got one of my favorite songs on here, Cherish the Day. But this one also goes for quite a bit. Lowest, I guess, in its early days is 30. Medium price, 120, and the highest price is 210. It's being sold for 100 and something right now. So, oof.
You're ruling the way that I move. Cherish the day, I won't go astray.
Next, an iconic act. I don't really have to say too much. If you were living in the 80s, you very well know this act. This is the MoFi edition of Tears for Fears. This is a heavy hitter right here. This is on the silver label and just smash, mega smash. Now, a big choir, the MoFi version of it goes for a pretty penny. We're looking now at 76 for the lowest, 112 for the medium price, and the highest is 210. And it's a little over that medium price now, but if you want that MoFi, this one. Now, keep in mind, when you're shopping online, it's always going to be a little bit more than potentially in the stores that you do go into, so do support your locals and try to dig for it in person. If you are that person though that really wants it nice, fast, and drive-through style, I understand. But just know, you are going to be paying shipping and handling and pain and suffering, honey. Well, if you've been liking what you're seeing, you know what you should be doing, don't you, honey? Subscribe, like, comment, I know. But it lets me know that you're willing to want to see the regular updates from yours truly. If you're liking what you're seeing, why wouldn't you want to keep seeing? Unless you want to be dodging and cheating, honey. Well, that's not really my cup of tea, but hey, if you're a coffee drinker, I can't really do much about that. This next one is by somebody I know and love. She is everything. I mean, she's a rocker by night, actress by day, poet in midday. I don't know. She does it all. I love her for it. But this is Juliette Lewis. This is her self-released stuff in 2016, and I just love her, man. She's so real. You guys gotta love her. But anyways, let's see what we're looking at here. Okay, so I guess in its early days, 30 bucks, medium price 85, and then the highest price 200. But right now, people are selling theirs for like 230 and up. Don't know why. She's lovely. Keep it, folks. This next one is by a fabulous prog bluesy type band. So this one is for you prog rockers. This is a Canadian band that only put this out really. And this came out in the early 70s. This was 1972-ish. And this is a band that put out only this. So this is their self-titled, and that is that. Never really got another press either. So Air and Space. Quite the fabulous Canadian shake and bake over here. Now, this goes for quite the pretty penny now, dear. Let me give you a bit of a taste, okay? So the lowest it sold for is 1 full A. Yeah. Medium price, $195, and the highest is $275. Oh yeah, honey. Oh, we ain't playing around. So this next one is by one of my favorite kittens, the Coop. Alice, I love you. I wanted to see you, but damn this corona getting in between you and I. How dare they? Anyways, Dirty Diamonds, baby. This came out in the mid 2000s, maybe 2005-ish, about that. Finally got a proper press on Record Store Day. I think he looks his best there. Look at that dapper man. Oof. Oof. Get me a fan, somebody. Get me a fan. Anyway, darling, you are looking at quite the coinage now for this. So you're looking at lowest 90, medium is 163, and the highest is 190. And yeah, if you want that blood splattered version, that RSD version, you're looking at it, darling. You're looking at that Chang-Lang. Enter coin sounds here. Okay, so this next one is a promo copy version of this because the original is red. This is Madonna's You Can Dance EP. It's kind of like her, okay, so this is a 1987 You Can Dance, like album remixes, dance versions. This is basically for the DJs at the time so they could spin in the clubs because it's got all those records on there, you know, Holiday, Physical Attraction, you know. Yeah, it's a dance number here. But this one is the US promo version, and let's look at what we're looking at here, darling. We're looking at lowest is 65, medium is 120, and the highest is 167. And people are selling it in those higher numbers now, dear. So there we have it for Madonna, darling.
Come on.
This next one is by an American 60s psych proggy gem of an album. I'm sure a lot of you psych fans probably already have this on this, love this. But this is Sagittarius, darling. Whew! This is the Canadian pressing of it. The Canadian has that wonderful, wonderful 2i. Oh yes. Oh yes, indeed. So let's look at what we're looking at here. So the lowest 50, $100 medium price, and 120 for that high.
Just like a breath of spring.
The next one I'm going to be talking about here is a recent press, and by recent I mean, honey, only like March, last month, darlings. This is a Third Man Vault pressing of the Rock on Tours live in Tulsa. Quite shocking when I seen this one. I'm not going to lie to you there. Let's look at this. So $97 for the lowest price, medium price $135. And the highest is $181. How dare they, darling? How dare they? Well, I hope you liked what you seen. I'll probably keep doing these. These are getting real fun, aren't they? And periodically, it seems like every month I'm discovering that something else is an ooh la la sensation. Anyways, you know what to do. Come on and howl it with me, honey. Toodaloo, baby. Toodaloo.